Hey everyone, my name is Sachin and in this video we are going to take a look at 3D transforms in Adobe XD and how it will add up a whole new perspective to your designs. With 3D transforms in Adobe XD, you can simulate objects, depth and perspective with just a few clicks on the design canvas. This can be incredibly useful as you build out interactions like card flips or 3-dimensional layering. So this is the very excited update come up on this October. And best of all, the transforms are completely non-destructive and can be easily applied to multiple instances across your design. Here we are in Adobe XD with a web design. Over on this artboard, I have a background image and a simple card that I have liked to display my app within. To create a 3D transform, I will start by selecting the object or group of objects that I want to transform. So I will go ahead and select this card here, or you can say the designs here which I made on this card, and select all the relevant layers and convert into a group. Ctrl G is the shortcut, yeah, right? And to make it more easier, I will convert the entire group into a component. So for that, we'll just right click and select make a component. Similar way, I will make all the other cards into a group first and then convert into a component. So that whenever we need, we will select these cards, or you can say the components, and can be rotated together. So that will be very helpful to us. Now that thing is done, let's go here into the properties inspector on the right hand side of your screen, right? In the transform area, I'm going to toggle on this 3D transform. This is the new update and this is the icon for the 3D transform tool. Notice the artboard, there is a control gizmo appears. What it does, it allows me to drag horizontally to change the y-axis of the card. If I select the second handle across here and press drag up and down, it controls the x-axis also from here to the center, right? Also, if you select the center dot here, by pressing and dragging, you can control the depth or the z-axis of the selected card, or you can say the group or the component. So, see how cool this is. You can simply rotate and feel it like it's in 3D world, like we do in our 3D softwares. Also, you can toggle this control on and off using a handy keyboard shortcut. For Mac users it's Command and later T, and for Windows users it is Control T. You can see you can on and off this tool. Let's rotate our cards a little bit to give a different depth to each card. I'll come here and select these cards, these components, and change the position. Change the position in the Z direction. Let's make it a little smaller and a little bit over. Let's move it further. So notice that here we can interact with this card pretty interestingly. And the most important part is that these cards are non-destructive, or this transformation is non-destructive. Even you can go inside this group, so inside this component you can change the size of these objects or images, whichever you have placed inside it. Let's say if you increase the size of this, and when you click outside, the 3D transform applies once again. You can also do with the text. Let's say change the text here. Let's change it to 3D. Let's type it in 3D. And when I hit escape, once again it applies to that 3D transform. It returns back to that 3D transformation which we have given. So guys, you may have guessed at this point, 3D transform works beautifully with auto animate. So let's quickly duplicate this artboard with Command D or Control D. Now, one more interesting thing is that, and right click on it and you can reset it. That's the biggest advantage we have here. So they will return back to its original position what we have started with. Now let's go to the prototype mode. Let's set up a time trigger over to the second artboard with a slight delay. For the auto animate settings, we will set it to ease in out and keep the duration a little longer. so that you can see how the transformation going on. Let's go and play the preview, and there you go. Your 3D transformation very easily been created in Adobe XD with this new update coming up with a 3D transform tool. At any point of the project, you can go back to your artboards. You can make changes to the components which have been changed, as well as you can make changes in the transform mode also. So guys, that's how the new update in Adobe XD looks, which adds a whole new dimension to your designs. I will come with more new tutorials in the coming weeks. So please subscribe to my channel. Please give a thumbs up to this video if you like it. I will see you soon.